You ever watch those Viking morning routine videos at 2 a.m. and think, yeah, that's it. That's the glow up. If I just wake up at 4:30, cold plunge, and stare at the sunrise like a warrior, my life will finally stop being a mess. Same. So I did it. For 7 days, I woke up early, I felt superior to the entire world. I took a cold shower that made me see my ancestors, and I was like, bro, I'm him. I studied, I worked, I even ate clean. I went to bed that night thinking I had cracked the code. And here's the cliffhanger. The routine didn't break me on day 1, it broke me on day 3. Day 2, I was still riding the hype, but I noticed something weird. My brain was sharp in the morning, and then by afternoon, it felt like someone unplugged me, like I had used all my willpower by lunchtime. I'd sit down to do work, and suddenly my mind wanted chaos. Random scrolling, random snacks, random, let me reorganize my desk for 40 minutes. And I was confused, because I thought this routine was supposed to make me unstoppable. But then day 3 happened. I woke up before the sun, and my body said, absolutely not. I stood there, half awake, and I realized the first problem with extreme routines. They don't ask, is this sustainable? They only ask, is this impressive? And the reason it broke me was simple. I tried to act like a Viking while living like a modern student creator with stress, notifications, deadlines, and a brain that's already tired. Vikings didn't have late-night doom scrolling. Vikings didn't have exams, group projects, and people texting at midnight. So when you copy their hardcore routine, you might feel powerful, but you also might be stacking stress on top of stress. And here's the second cliffhanger. The routine itself wasn't the problem. The way I did it was. By day 4, I hit the wall. I was waking up early, but going to bed later because I still had life to handle, which meant my sleep got worse. And when your sleep gets worse, your cravings get louder, your emotions get messier, your focus gets fragile. And then you start doing the worst thing. You start blaming yourself. I'm weak. I can't stay consistent. Why can't I just lock in? But you're not weak. You're just trying to run a high-performance routine on a low-recovery body. So here's what I learned. And this is the part that actually helps you. If you want the Viking effect without breaking yourself, you don't need the whole routine. You need the core principles scaled to real life. I call it the 3-part warrior morning. It takes 20 minutes, it's realistic, and it gives you the same feeling of control. Part 1, cold plus breath, but tiny. You don't need a 10-minute ice bath. Start with 30 seconds of cold at the end of your shower. That's enough to wake your nervous system up. Then do 1 minute of slow breathing. In for 4, out for 6. That's it. You're teaching your body, I can handle discomfort. That's the real Viking skill, not suffering for aesthetics. Part 2, move, but minimum. Not a full workout, just 5 minutes. Push-ups, squats, a short walk outside, something that tells your body, we're alive. Because movement clears brain fog faster than motivation speeches. And here's the cliffhanger. The real magic isn't the cold or the movement, it's what you do right after. Part 3, 1 clean win. Before you check your phone, you do 1 focused task for 10 minutes, just 10. Read 1 page, outline a script, solve 1 problem, clean your desk, anything that counts as a win. Because the first thing you do in the morning becomes your identity for the day. If the first thing you do is scroll, your brain stays in consumer mode. If the first thing you do is create, study, or build, your brain stays in builder mode. The real problem is you don't have a protected start. Most people wake up and immediately get attacked by notifications, messages, and other people's priorities. That's why they feel behind all day. So here's the rule that saved me on day 6 and day 7. No phone for the first 20 minutes. Not forever, just 20. Put it across the room. Let your brain boot up before the internet enters the room. That one change is the difference between I'm in control and my day controls me. And yes, I still think the Viking routine is cool. It's just not a personality, it's a tool. The goal isn't to be hardcore, the goal is to be consistent, because consistency is what transforms you, not intensity for 3 days and collapse for 4. So here's my honest result after 7 days. The extreme version broke me because it stole sleep and recovery, but the scaled version, it gave me a calm, sharp mind. It made procrastination quieter, it made starting easier, and it made me feel like I had a backbone again. Not because I became a Viking, but because I stopped negotiating with myself every morning. Your challenge is simple. Tomorrow morning, try the 3-part warrior morning. 30 seconds of cold, 1 minute of breathing, 5 minutes of movement, then 10 minutes of a clean win before your phone. That's it. If you do that for 7 days, you'll feel like a different person, not because you suffered, but because you built control. If you want more ice-cold habits experiments like this, real routines tested in real life, no fake perfection, subscribe and comment Warrior Morning if you're trying it tomorrow. Don't wait for Monday. Try it tomorrow morning. Let's level up together.